1. Photosynthesis. Plants use sunlight during photosynthesis to make their own food. Without photosynthesis, life on Earth would not exist. 2. Refract. Light rays refract when they pass through water or glass. The prism refracted sunlight into a rainbow of colors. 3. Molecule. A water molecule consists of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Molecules combine to form compounds with different properties. 4. Denominator. To compare fractions, you need a common denominator. The denominator of 3/4 is 4. 5. Evaporation. Evaporation causes water to change from liquid to gas. Clothes dry faster due to evaporation on a sunny day. 6. Gravity. Gravity pulls objects toward the center of the Earth. Without gravity, we would float in space. 7. Ecosystem. The rainforest ecosystem contains thousands of plant and animal species. Pollution can harm the balance of an ecosystem. 8. Habitat. A polar bear's natural habitat is the Arctic region. Deforestation destroys the habitats of many animals. 9. Photosphere. The sun's photosphere is the visible surface we see from Earth. Solar flares often occur on the sun's photosphere. 10. Cell. The human body is made up of trillions of cells. Cells carry out specific functions to keep an organism alive. 11 chromosome humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes in each cell. Chromosome abnormalities can cause genetic disorders. 12. Evaporate water will evaporate faster on a hot, windy day. The puddles slowly evaporated under the sun. 13. Condensation. Condensation forms when water vapor cools and becomes liquid. You can see condensation on the bathroom mirror after a shower. 14. Density. Lead has a higher density than aluminum. The density of a substance affects whether it sinks or floats. 15. Atom. An atom is the smallest unit of an element. Atoms combine to form molecules. 16. Compound. Water is a compound made of hydrogen and oxygen. Table salt is a compound of sodium and chlorine. 17. Solution. Salt dissolves easily in water to make a solution. Finding a solution to the problem required teamwork. 18. Acid. Lemon juice contains citric acid. Strong acids can be dangerous if handled improperly. 19. Base. Baking soda is a common base used in cooking. Bases can neutralize acids in chemical reactions. 20. Temperature. Temperature affects the rate of chemical reactions. The weather station reported a high temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. 21. Velocity. The car increased its velocity as it went down the hill. Velocity measures both speed and direction. 22. Force. You need more force to push a heavy box. Newton's laws describe how forces affect motion. 23. Mass. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. The mass of the object does not change whether on Earth or the Moon. 24. Volume. The volume of the liquid was measured in liters. Increasing the volume of a gas decreases its pressure. 25. Acceleration. Acceleration occurs when an object speeds up or changes direction. Gravity causes acceleration of falling objects. 26. Friction. Friction slows down moving objects. Lubricants reduce friction between machine parts. 27. Magnetism. Magnetism allows magnets to attract or repel objects. Earth's magnetism protects it from solar wind. 28. Circuit. A closed circuit allows electricity to flow. The circuit was broken because a wire was disconnected. 29. Current. Electric current flows through wires to power devices. Ocean currents affect the climate of coastal regions. 30. Energy. Energy can be transformed from one form to another. Solar panels convert sunlight into electrical energy. 31. Pressure. Pressure is the force applied over a certain area. High pressure can crush objects if not distributed properly. 32. Weight. Weight is the force of gravity acting on an object. Astronauts experience less weight in space. 33. Acceleration. The ball's acceleration increased after it was kicked. Acceleration depends on both force and mass. 34. Friction. Friction between the tires and the road helps the car stop. Different surfaces create different amounts of friction. 35. Magnet. A magnet can attract iron objects. Magnets have a north pole and a south pole. 36. Conductivity. Metals have high electrical conductivity. Water is a poor conductor of electricity compared to metals. 37. Evaporation. Evaporation removes heat from surfaces. Puddles evaporate quickly on a hot day. 38. Condensation. Condensation occurs when vapor turns to liquid. Dew forms by condensation in the early morning. 39. Radiation. Sunlight is a form of radiation that warms the earth. Nuclear radiation can be dangerous in large amounts. 40. Photosynthesis. Plants produce glucose during photosynthesis. Chlorophyll is essential for photosynthesis to occur. 41. Biodiversity. Biodiversity is important for a healthy ecosystem. Deforestation reduces biodiversity in tropical forests. 42. Adaptation. Animals develop adaptation to survive in their environments. The camel's hump is an adaptation to store fat. 43. Predator. Lions are predators that hunt other animals. Predators help maintain the balance of ecosystems. 44. Prey. Deer are prey for many large predators. Prey animals have developed ways to escape predators. 45. Habitat. Coral reefs provide a habitat for many marine species. Habitat destruction threatens animal populations worldwide. 46. Species. There are millions of species on Earth. Some species are endangered due to human activity. 47. Ecosystem. The desert ecosystem is adapted to dry conditions. Wetlands are crucial ecosystems for migratory birds. 48. Climate. Climate affects the types of vegetation in a region. Global warming changes the Earth's climate patterns. 49. Weather. Weather can change rapidly from sunny to stormy. Meteorologists predict the weather using data and models. 50. Solar. Solar energy comes from the sun. Solar panels convert solar energy into electricity. 51. Lunar. The lunar surface is covered with craters. Scientists study the lunar phases to understand moon cycles. 52. Orbit. Earth orbits the sun once every year. Satellites are placed in orbit around the Earth. 53. Gravity. Gravity keeps planets in their orbits. The apple fell due to gravity. 54. Mass. The rocket's mass affects how much fuel is needed. Objects with larger mass require more force to move. 55. Velocity. Velocity is speed with direction. The cyclist increased his velocity downhill. 56. Acceleration. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. The car experienced rapid acceleration. 57. Force. Force is a push or pull on an object. Balanced forces result in no movement. 58. Friction. Friction slows motion between surfaces. Ice has less friction than concrete. 59. Magnetism. Magnetism is the attraction of magnetic materials. The compass needle moves because of Earth's magnetism. 60. Electricity. Electricity powers homes and devices. Static electricity can make your hair stand on end. 61. Circuit. An electrical circuit must be closed to work. Open circuits stop the flow of electricity. 62. Conductor. Copper is a good conductor of electricity. Metals are generally better conductors than wood. 63. Insulator. Rubber is an electrical insulator. Insulators prevent electricity from escaping wires. 64. Energy. Energy is needed to do work. Kinetic energy increases as an object moves faster. 65. Potential. A stretched spring has potential energy. Potential energy converts to kinetic energy when released. 66. Kinetic energy depends on mass and speed. A rolling ball has kinetic energy. 67. Light. Light travels faster than sound. Plants need light for photosynthesis. 68. Refraction. Refraction bends light as it passes through glass. Lenses rely on refraction to focus images. 69. Reflection. Reflection occurs when light bounces off a surface. Mirrors produce clear reflections. 70 absorption plants absorb sunlight for energy. Sponges absorb water efficiently. 71 wavelength determines the color of light. Shorter wavelengths carry more energy. 72 frequency measures how often waves occur. High-frequency waves have more energy than low-frequency waves. 73 amplitude. Amplitude is the height of a wave. Larger amplitude results in louder sound. 74 sound. Sound travels through air, water, and solids. Different instruments produce unique sounds. 75 vibration. A tuning fork produces vibration to create sound. Vibrations can be felt as well as heard. 76 temperature affects how fast molecules move. Boiling water has a higher temperature than ice water. 77 pressure is force per unit area. Air pressure changes with altitude. 78 density is mass divided by volume. Ice floats because its density is lower than water. 79 buoyancy allows objects to float in a fluid. Ships rely on buoyancy to stay afloat. 80 matter takes up space and has mass. Solids, liquids, and gases are forms of matter. 81 solid. Ice is a solid form of water. Solids have a fixed shape. 82 liquid water is a liquid at room temperature. Liquids take the shape of their container. 83 gas. Oxygen is a gas essential for life. Gases expand to fill the space available. 84 element. Oxygen is a chemical element. Elements combine to form compounds. 85 atoms are the building blocks of matter. Each atom consists of protons, neutrons, and electrons. 86 molecule water is a molecule made of hydrogen and oxygen. Molecules determine the properties of substances. 87 chemical reactions produce new substances. Mixing vinegar and baking soda causes a reaction. 88 catalyst. A catalyst speeds up a chemical reaction. Enzymes are biological catalysts. 89 enzymes help digest food in the stomach. Each enzyme works best under specific conditions. 90 respiration cells carry out respiration to release energy. Respiration requires oxygen and produces carbon dioxide. 91 photosynthesis. Photosynthesis converts light energy into chemical energy. Green leaves are essential for photosynthesis. 92 chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives plants their green color. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight for photosynthesis. 93 nitrogen. Nitrogen is a major component of the atmosphere. Plants need nitrogen to grow properly. 94 oxygen. Humans need oxygen to breathe. Oxygen supports combustion. 95 carbon is the basis of all organic molecules. Carbon dioxide is released when fuels burn. 96 hydrogen is the lightest element. Water contains 2 atoms of hydrogen for each oxygen atom. 97 energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Renewable energy sources are more sustainable. 98 force changes the motion of an object. Gravitational force keeps planets in orbit. 99 motion is a change in position over time. The motion of planets follows predictable paths. 100 inertia keeps objects at rest or in uniform motion. Seat belts protect passengers by counteracting inertia in a car crash.